So hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is basically a vlogs channel, but on this channel I am uploading a video in which I will tell you how to use a scientific calculator to find the solution of a quadratic equation, cubic equation, or how we can check or how we can solve the system of linear equation by using a calculator. So watch this video till end, and if you like this video then subscribe this channel also. So firstly, without wasting your time, let's start with the calculator. So firstly we'll start with the quadratic equation. Let's suppose we have a quadratic equation of type ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So in this case, let's take an example. Lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 6 equals to 0. Let's suppose this is a equation in terms of lambda. So here a, b, c are the coefficient of x square, x, and the constant term c of this quadratic equation. So now firstly we'll open the scientific calculator. So you can see. So firstly you have to, okay, let me zoom out this. So now you can clearly see the calculator. So firstly you have to on it, press on, then it will look like this. Okay, so here this sign will be a degree sign, okay, in the middle. Okay, so firstly for solving equations like quadratic equation, cubic equation, or system of linear equation, firstly you have to press on mode. Okay, you can see clearly here mode or setup. So press here. So when we press mode, then it will come like, first we will see comp, second complex, third is stat, fourth is base n, and fifth is equation. So now we are talking about the equations. So firstly we'll start with the equation. So we will press 5 here. Okay, so 5. After pressing 5, the interface will look like, firstly we have given a(x) plus b(y) equals to cn, means it is a system of, if we have a system of two equations, two linear equation, then we will use first one. Second one is for equation like a system of three linear equations. If we want to find the solution of three linear equation, then we will use the second. And third one is for quadratic equation. You can see here in this case, you can see ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is the general quadratic equation or a quadratic polynomial. So in this case you can see ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So for this we have to press 3. Okay, now the new interface will look like this: a, b, and c. Now we have to put the values of a and b, a, b, and c. Now look at this equation. So firstly here in the equation lambda square minus 5 lambda and plus 6 equals to 0 is there. So here a value will be 1, b value will be minus 5, and c value will be 6. So we'll put 1, minus 5, and 6 as value of a, b, and c. So a value is 1, so press 1, then equals, b value is minus 5, then equals to, now c value is 6, now equals. Now after equating this, we will again press equals to sign. So you will see the first value x1 will be 3, means the first root will be 3, and if you will press again equals to sign like this, you will get x2, means the second root of this quadratic equation as 2. So you can see here also the roots of these quadratic equations are 3 and 2 by using the Sridharacharya formula, that is a general formula to find the quadratic equations roots. Okay, so you can easily get the roots of a quadratic equation using this. Okay, so now we will start with the cubic equation, how to find the roots of cubic equation, because quadratic we can easily find, but many students face difficulty in finding the cubic roots. So let's get started with this. So now the next type of equation is cubic equation. So how we will solve the cubic equation? So we have general form of a cubic equation as ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equals to 0. So this type of equation will be represented as a cubic equation. So this is the general form of a cubic equation. Now let's suppose if you have a given example, let's suppose you have a cubic equation in terms of lambda. Okay, so you might be confusing in these things like why we are replacing x and lambda. So this is basically again a cubic equation. Okay, so don't be confused that x or lambda, because this cubic equation is in terms of x. So the solutions or the roots are x1, x2, x3. So in this case lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3. Okay, so just here you need the only the coefficients of x cube, x square and x and the constant term to find the roots of the given cubic equation. Now, so let's suppose we have an example, lambda cube minus 6 lambda square plus 11 lambda minus 6 equals to 0. You can directly use the scientific calculator and you can directly put the values of a, b, c and d and you will get the roots. Okay, so here value of a is 1. You can see the coefficient of lambda cube is 1, lambda square is minus 6 and c value is the coefficient of lambda, that is 11, and d is the coefficient, that is minus 6. So you have to put these values in the calculator and you will get the value of lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3, means the roots x1, x2, x3. So for that firstly you have to press n. Okay, then this is in the format of a, b, c, but here d is also needed. So this is the format of quadratic equation. So for that we need to change this setup. So firstly we have to click on this mode setup, then you will find this interface, then press 5. Then after pressing 5 you will get the fourth option. You can see the fourth one is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equals to 0. Now we will click on the fourth one because this is the general form of a cubic equation. Now what is the value of a? You can see, so a is nothing but here lambda cube coefficient a, so that is 1. Then press equal to, then press the value of b as minus 6, so that is minus of 6, then equals, then what is the value of c? You can see plus 11, so you will directly write 11 and equals to, then you have to put the value of d also. D is minus 6 here, so you have to put minus 6 and equals to. Now you put all the values, now press equals to, so you will get x1 value as 1. So the first root of this cubic equation will be 1. Second root, again press equals to sign, that will be the second root, that is 3. And the third root you will again press the equals to button, you will get x3 as 2. So you got the roots as 1, 3 and 2, and you can see that the answer is also 1, 2 and 3. So firstly you have to try it with yourself. So firstly practice with your scientific calculator how to find the roots, and then again watch this video of how to find cubic equation if you did not understand. So you have to find in this way. Okay, and let me give you a quick way to find the solution of system of linear equations also. So let's suppose we have two equations here, a11x plus a12y equals to b1 and a21x plus a22y equals to b2. Let's suppose this is a system of two linear equations. Basically you have different methods to solve the system of linear equations we have discussed in. So in that we use the Gauss elimination method, LU decomposition. So these are the basic methods. So whatever be the answers you are getting from that method, you can cross check by using the calculator within 30 seconds or 20 seconds. So for that let me also give you that method to cross check your answer. So for that again you have to click on button, or you can also click on AC. Now again mode setup, you have to again press 5 as an equation. Now see, for 2 degree so for checking the system of two equations 1 and 2, you have to put ax plus by equals to cn. You can see the first one. So this is for the solution of system of two equations. When you will click 1 or press 1, then you will get the interface of a, b and c. So whatever be the value of a, b, c in the first equation, So let's suppose we have an example. We have given x plus y equals to 3 as first equation and x minus y as the second equation, x minus y equals to 1. So we have a value as 1, that is the coefficient of x, and b value is the coefficient of y, that is also 1, and the c value is 3. Okay, so now in the next case also x coefficient is 1, y coefficient is minus 1, and the c value will be 1. So we have to put these values in the, now for the first one you will get what is the value of a, that is 1, b 1, and c is 3. So you will have to put 1 equals to 1 equals to 3, then you will get. Okay, so now you fill the a b c value for the first equation. Now for second equation also 1, minus 1 and 1 are the value of a b c, that is the coefficient of x, y, and the constant respectively. So you have to fill 1, minus 1 and 1. Now after filling all the entries of both the equations, a b c entries, you have to press equals to sign or the equals to button. You will get value of x as 2 and value of y as 1. Okay, so we will get the value of x as 2 and y as 1. That will also satisfy this equation. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is the basic example. So you can try one more example by yourself and you will get the value of x and y. Similarly, for given like system of a 3 linear equation, we will again use the different format. So for that you have to click on, means you have to restart it. You have to press AC, then mode. Again we will go into the equation and then we will press the second button. See, the second is for a b c and d, means we have the system of 3 variable. You can see x y z, there are 3 variables, so these there will be 3 equations. See, let's suppose we have an example in which 3 equations in terms of x1, x2, x3 as the variable is given. So in that case you have to put a11, a12, a13, a21, a22, a23, and a31, a32, and a33. Take an example 1. So for this, firstly we have example x plus y plus z equals to 3. So here value of a will be 1, b will also be 1, c will be also 1, that is the coefficient of z, and d value will be 3. Similarly for this 1, minus 1, 1 and 1, and a value for the third equation is 1, b value is 1, c value is minus 1, and d value is 1. Now after putting you will get x, y, z. So let's have a look. So you have to press firstly 2, because a, b, c and d, 4 options we needed, or 4 terms we needed. So for that, now you can see a, b, c is visible. Next to c there will be d. You will, when you will put, you will see. So first, for the first equation, what is the value of a? So a is 1, b is 1, c is 1, and d is 3. So 1, 1, 1 and 3. So press 1, then equals to, b value is also 1, equals to, c value is also 1, equals to, now d value is 3. You can see d value is 3. So you have to press 3. Now equals to, now it will automatically, if you will press equals to, it will automatically come for the second equation. So in the second case also 1, minus 1, 2 and 1. So it will be 1 equals to minus 1 and not 2, that is, you can see z coefficient is 1 and 1 is also there. So 1 and constant is also 1. Now it will automatically come after pressing equals button into the third equation. So you can see for the third equation, a will be 1, b will be 1, and minus 1 and 1. So value of a, b, c, d are 1 equals to 1 equals to minus 1 equals to 1. So a, b, c, d value, all we put it into this format, and then after we will press this equals to button. You will get the value of x as 1, y as 1, and z is also 1. So you got x, y, z values as 1, 1, 1. So you can put the values in this equation. If they satisfy, it means answer is correct. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, yes. 1 minus 1, that is 0, plus 1 is 1, yes. 1, 1 minus 1, that is 1. So you will get x value as 1, y value as 1, and z value also 1. So in this way you can cross check your answers, whatever the answer you got. System of 2 equations, system of 2 linear equations. So in that case you can directly use that. This, after pressing mode, you have to press 5 for the equations, and then for 2 equations you have to press 1. For 3 equations you have to press second one. And then you have to easily put the coefficient of x, y, z and the coefficient like constant d, and you can easily get the value of x, y and z. So I hope you understood the concept, and if you like this video, then please subscribe this channel if you like this video, and please share to your friends also, so that they can also learn how to use the scientific calculator. Okay, so see you in the next video. So basically this is a vlogs channel, but vlogs some of my students are saying that, sir, please upload a video on scientific calculator, so that's why I'm uploading this video. So please see this video and share it with your friends, and we'll meet you in next video or next vlog. So thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.